Hi, my name is Leo Herol Numpang Anijantan, metric number BR24110168, from Reading and Writing section 504. And today I will present our analysis of the adventure of the Bruce Partington plan by Sir Arthur Conan Doyle. So in this presentation, we will compare our response about the story, including the main idea, plot, character, evidence, structure, the outer background, and finally the lesson we learned from the novel. Let's begin. First, let's look at the main idea. Although we had different opinion, our idea are closely related. So I believe the main idea is loyalty because the characters show loyalty to their country and their responsibilities. And Mary think the main idea is justice, as a story focuses on solving the crime and finding the truth. I believe the story is about both loyalty and justice because these two values are connected throughout the investigation. And Alistair thinks the main idea is patriotism, since the story emphasizes protecting national secret. Next is comparison of the story plot. All of us agree that the story is mystery and investigation. However, we describe the plot differently. I think the plot is clear and easy to understand, making it suitable for all readers. Mary also believes the story is very clear because it focuses directly on the mysterious death of Cadogan West. I agree the plot is clear but say it included several twists and that make it more exacting. Meanwhile, Alistair thinks the plot is more complex but it still follows the story logically. So in conclusion, all of us agree that the plot is interesting but each of us focuses on different aspects. Now, let's talk about the character. The main character chosen by both Ayn and me is Sherlock Holmes. I'm described Sherlock Holmes is a logical detective who carefully solves the mystery. Ayn described him as a clever because he used intelligence to solve the case. Mary focuses on Cadogan West, describing him as a brave because he tried to stop the criminal syndicate. And also Elster focuses on Cadogan West and explained that he wanted to reveal the trust behind the conspiracy. This different viewpoint help us understand the importance of the both Sherlock Holmes and the Cadogan West. So we go to proof or example. So why I say Sherlock is a very logically because at chapter number 1, page 2, Sherlock action, his body was found the next morning beside the railway line near Algalet station. His head crushed, probably by a fall from the train, but he still had his money and his bank, so it wasn't robber. So why Mary say Cadogan West is very brave? Because we can find at chapter number 4, page number 8. So Mary just focus on confession about the stolen paper. West follow her and explanation of West die. Ayn. Why Ayn say Sherlock Holmes is clever? We can find it at chapter number 5, page 11. So it's mentioned about we are going to write a letter to Obstan Hombleset and tell him you have a missing piece of the submarine plane. If he will want it, he must come meet you. With cash, we'll arrange the rest. So it's a focus about the plan to trap Ozobten and missing submarine plane used as a bite and strategy to solve the case. And Alistair, it's also same with Mary. Okay, next is the structure of the story. Most of us agree that the story has a clear and organized structure. I think the story follow the clear sequence of event from beginning to the end. And Mary believe the story developed logically from the introduction to the final resolution. And I agree about mention that the story including interesting plot twists. And however, Alistair um, feel that the plot is little messy and less clear. Next, so we're going to discuss about the outer background. Three of us, include me, Mary, and Ayin, agree that knowing about Sir Arthur Conan Doyle helped us understand the story better. This is because he is famous of writing detective story featuring Sherlock Holmes. Understanding the background helps us to appreciate the mystery, investigation, and Holmes' logical thinking. However, Alistair believes that reader can still understand the story without knowing the outer background because the novel explains the plot and character clearly. Both opinions are reasonable, but knowing the author gives us a deeper understanding of the story. Okay, next to the presentation of the story. Our opinion are slightly different. I think the novel is both of mystery and detective story. Mary consider the mainly mystery story, and I believe it a detective story. And Alistair described its mystery and detective story with the little adventure. Overall, we agree that the novel belong mainly to the story and detective genre. So finally, what we learn when we read the story is about, for me, we should be responsible and avoid making selfish decision even in difficult situation. Mary said we must be clever while making decision, and Ayin, we must be clever when making plan. And the last one is Alistair. In real life, we should be honest and careful when making decision and solving problem. That's all from me. Thank you.